talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Now, here's Ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Hey, Ball has tremendous confidence, oozing with confidence. He feels like he can cross up anybody defending him.
Clarkson against Ball. Collins dishes to Clarkson. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now, here's Rozier. Outside Williams. Back to Rozier. Out to Bridges. Stolen by Clarkson. Williams with the block. And Hayward with the stuff.
Excellent hustle play on Hayward's part. Doing a nice job taking advantage in the open court.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Inside, stolen by Markkanen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Sexton finds Markkanen. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Collins passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Markkanen doing a nice job cutting with purpose after the screen, folks. I mean, he's extremely hard to guard in these sets because he's intentional about his cuts.
Now here's Hayward. Now the pass to Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And Charlotte can't hang on to the ball.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Sexton. Clarkson outside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Here's Rozier. Got a hand on it. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Kessler, again the Jazz score.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Chalk up two there.
Really impressive touch for such a young player. Ball finessed that one right in there.
Collins a screen on Ball. Outside Collins. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Bridges a screen on Sexton. On the wing, Rozier. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first.
Boy, that's weight room strength there, just muscling in this shot despite the aggressive coverage. That's good work by Bridges.
Here's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And the three off target. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 2. Back to Bridges. And that one is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
And the basket by Rozier.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. From downtown, and stolen by Hayward. Pass to Bridges. Bridges a screen on Markkanen. Ball. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice.
Tie game in Utah. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Williams at the 5. Kessler with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Ball no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
Man, that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
To the inside, Bridges. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
He feeds it to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to Markkanen. From deep. And the Jazz, another 3.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. In the corner, it's Kessler. Just 5 on the clock. There's Markkanen driving to the basket. And Markkanen with the slam.
A big boost to their chemistry when Markkanen is operating the pick and roll that well. Teams need their bigs to master that set.
Rozier for 3. Utah with the rebound. With Rozier, coaches and teammates speak Clark to how dependable he is. Night in and night out.
Well, Kevin, he's rock solid. A very consistent performer. You can basically book 20 points, 4 boards, 4 assists nightly in every game with him. And there's a lot to be said for that kind of consistency.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. Williams sets a screen for Rozier. Right side, Williams. Sexton against Ball. And stolen by Sexton. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Markkanen a screen on Hayward. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Clarkson on the wing. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball feeling it out a bit. Takes it inside. A shot by Hayward, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. .104 left in the first half. Markkanen a screen on Rozier. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Bridges finds Rozier. Hayward outside. Shoots over Clarkson. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Right wing. Markkanen down low. He's covered by Ball. Kessler, no good. Rozier looking around. Ball sets a screen for Rozier. Here's Williams, and there's the drive. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Talon Horton-Tucker out there with George. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 1. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that greatness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
They set the pick. Olynyk dishes to George. Back to Olynyk. And here's the fast break. Smith right side. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside Martin. Here's Richards. Rebound by Olynyk. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Washington. Hendricks passes to George. And there's the pass to Hendricks. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. A three-pointer is right on target. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Richards. And that one is stuffed right through.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Horton Tucker. Powered down with both hands. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It has another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. Miller outside, drains the three-pointer. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Hendricks can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Olynyk, a screen on Smith. George against Smith. Joe Olynyk. No good again that time. The Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Olynyk sets a screen for George. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Washington. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Richards. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And the Hornets lead by 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Miller with a screen on George. Left side Miller, out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Martin attacking, and he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Smith in the post. Over in the corner, Washington. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Williams at the center position. Here's Bridges. That's tipped. Fontecchio. Here's the screen for three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that's an intentional foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
First team foul. Substitution.
Here's Rozier. Over to the wing. Here's Ball, and it's blocked.
Hornets foul. Mark Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz trail by 9. Clarkson taking his time here. Here's the screen. The Jazz with another miss. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Ball against Clarkson. Markkanen in the corner. Tries again. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot.
You know, as a defender, Bridges is pretty intimidating. I mean, he does a good job of working at keeping you smothered up.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Here's Markkanen. Kicks it out to Collins. Banked in off the glass.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Ball sets a screen for Rozier. And he converts the layup. Rozier's got the lead up to 13 now for Charlotte.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Markkanen kicks to Clarkson. A floater, and that one drops for him.
Nice counter move by Clarkson. The defense plays him to take it to the rack. He floats one in on him instead.
Charlotte leading by 11. Williams a screen on Sexton. Rozier up top. A 3 ball. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Rozier able to find himself some space there and get the shot that he wanted.
Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Collins a screen on Ball. Clarkson finds Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession. He can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
And the second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hornets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for LaMelo Ball.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
To the paint, here's Collins. Bridges with some nice defense. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. 17-point lead, their biggest. Outside, Ball to the inside. The kick out to Rozier. Bridges a screen on Sexton. Rozier the pass to Williams. 3 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot. There's Ball with the 3. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the...
Sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Clarkson passes to Collins. This one for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. DeRozan looks it over. Picked by Vucevic. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
6 on the shot clock. Sent back. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Just 3 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. About a minute played here so far in the first. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range. A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Markkanen with a screen on ball. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Sexton. Markkanen outside. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
And one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
And so he makes both from the line. And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Levine against Clarkson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Levine against Collins. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Clarkson against Ball. Markkanen with a screen on Ball. Clarkson attacking. Vucevic with a steal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson with the ball. And he's going for the oop here. And Collins with the slam.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but they're making the unselfish pass. Just great work.
They double team Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 7.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Clarkson outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And what a play by Clarkson. Has the concentration to finish through contact.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Man, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Clarkson against Ball. Now here's Clarkson, tightly guarded. Markkanen with a screen on Williams. Back to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Markkanen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
And when marketing is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game. Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Markkanen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Clarkson against Levine. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Clarkson. Gets hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Bulls. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball right side. Williams a screen on Markkanen. Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. Williams a screen on Clarkson. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
Clarkson for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The scoring is fast and furious as... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
Selfless player, Vucevic finding his man all alone.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. Clarkson passes to Kessler.
Patrick Williams. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Vucevic with a steal.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Clarkson against Ball. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Vucevic with a steal. Here's DeRozan. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Markkanen taking it in strong.
And when he first came into the league, some questioned Markkanen's toughness. How about this for a response?
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Up top, Levine. He's covered by Clarkson. Williams a screen on Sexton. Here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
Dunn, he's checked in for Utah. And with scoring on the rise, RJ, are today's defenders given enough leeway to do the job?
Oh, absolutely not. Nowadays, a lot of minor contact is whistled for a defensive foul. Everything is let's go to the monitor. Everything now is a flagrant run. So defenses are operating at a very serious disadvantage.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ball. Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Good heads-up play by Ball. He sees an opportunity to create and executes on it.
Markkanen with a screen on Ball. Dunn attacking. No good on the shot. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago leading. From deep. Rebounded by Dunn.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And the court awareness getting better with time. Sexton making an effort to pass it to teammates who were wide open.
Pass to Levine. There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Vucevic. Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Ball into the lane. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Kessler with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. It's Markkanen on the wing, covered by Vucevic. And there's Collins on the assist by Markkanen. And now it's just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, high degree of difficulty on that one. Collins, a supremely talented offensive player.
Levine down the lane. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Ball. Back to Vucevic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Sexton finds Markkanen. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Collins a screen. Here's Dunn. And he drives in. And the layup falls. Dunn's gotten 4 this quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. Down low. Another shot. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vucevic, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Bulls leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Jazz shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Andre Drummond, Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Terry in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. He drops it in from the low post. Utah trailing here. Olynyk with a screen on White. Outside Olynyk for the lead. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Olynyk's got his first 3 points of the game.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Here's White. It's rebounded by George. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Out to Craig for 3. On target from range. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Pass to Hendricks. Right wing. Horton Tucker with it. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
White, the pass to Drummond. Back to White. Drummond, a screen on George. It's White with a drive. Here's Terry. Here's Drummond, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Horton Tucker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Terry. The kick out to White. Outside Craig. Pass to Drummond. Back to Craig. 6 to shoot. There's the drive, and that one drops. Craig's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he was able to sneak into the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Caruso outside. To the inside. That's good from Drummond on the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got 3 assists now in this one. It's George on the wing. Here he goes. Here's Horton Tucker. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Craig. 1:19 left to play in the third quarter here. Drummond with the screen. The 3 is up. Back to Craig. With the clock winding down. Oh, the jam by Drummond.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
And there's a pick. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. And rejected. Here's Terry, defended by Horton Tucker. George against Caruso. Shoots. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hendricks, defended by Craig. Hendricks, no good. Now White, he's scoreless. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Collins and Kessler playing up front. Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Markkanen in at small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Shot by Levine, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Clarkson finds Collins. The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls. Number 3, Andre.
Sexton against Levine. Kessler a screen. And he's going for the lob. Levine with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Markkanen against DeRozan. Back to Williams. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan off the bounce. And the dunk by DeRozan.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Well, Chicago's shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Ball against Sexton. Ball passes to DeRozan. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Count it. Good. And it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Kessler a screen. Pass to Sexton. Levine with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And Ball throws it down.
The quick hands of Levine creating havoc. Excellent anticipation there on that steal.
Now here's Markkanen. Outside Sexton. Kessler a screen. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Sexton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Levine with the ball for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen against DeRozan. Drummond. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Sexton a screen on Ball. Outside Sexton. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Clarkson outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That's his first foul. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Levine for 3.
Nice work from Clarkson on the defensive end, showing some energy trying to alter the shot.
Here's Sexton. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Ball passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money.
Collins with a screen on Levine. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Sexton. To the paint. And Collins with the slam.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Up top, Levine. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Drummond, the screen on Sexton. Ball passes to Drummond. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Kessler. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Back to Collins. Some solid defense from Williams.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Drummond. Drummond with the screen. Here's Levine for three. Kessler with a rebound. On offense, here's Utah. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. DeRozan against Markkanen. Williams from long range sinks the tray. And the Bulls lead by 12.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Nine seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. For three, Sexton. The shot won't fall. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are
wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at the point. And it's DeRozan missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Ball. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. The kick out to Rozier. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
We talk about Williams' physical ability, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Williams, a screen on Ball. The kick out to Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Rozier's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ball. Off target from outside. Ball against Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Back to Levine. 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. Lays it up and takes it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Ball. To the middle, here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Williams.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
At the line,
Both free throws good from Bridges.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vuce knows how to use angles to free himself up.
Ball, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Williams, a screen on Ball. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Miles Bridges. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
There's the lob to Bridges. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Bridges with the steal. Now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Out to Hayward. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. DeRozan surveying the D. Going inside. Bridges with the board.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Stolen by Ball. Down low. Shoots. Back to Vucevic. 4 seconds left. Williams with the block. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets on top. They're up by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
They have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So for Chicago right now, we'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Ball and Levine are the guard set, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing for the strengths of your best players. Melo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the 3, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. Hayward against DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Williams with the defensive effort.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Ball against Williams. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Williams against Vucevic. Vucevic is screen on Bridges. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 6.
Has a nose for the rim. Williams gets there all the time.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges inside. He's guarded by Williams. Williams dishes to Hayward. Driving inside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ball. Off the left rim and out. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Bean passes to Vucevic. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Hayward outside. Bridges a screen on DeRozan. 3-pointer. Hayward, offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Bridges against Williams. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
And that one good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Williams against Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Williams, and it's Ball in the corner. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Bean passes to Williams, knocked loose, and stolen by Hayward. Rozier finds Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. Three-pointer. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three. That's on Miles Bridges. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. Ball kicks to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Bean passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the pass to Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Drummond. The rebound by Richard. Hornets leading by 8. To the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. An even 3-on-3 break. And Levine throws it down.
Maybe one of the best dunkers in the league. Zach LaVine putting on a show for the fans.
Rozier with a screen on Ball. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Put your hands together and get locked for Red Panda.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Miller. Cody Martin is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Ish Smith, and it's Richards in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done at Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
There's a screen by Washington. Miller against Caruso. Washington, that's good. Washington's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's White. Takes it off the glass. White's got his second basket of the game.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And White kicks to Vucevic. The three-pointer, no good. Hornets leading by 9. Smith surveying the D. passes it to Richards. And it's sent back by White. In transition, here come the Bulls. The wide open look here for Terry. They get it back. Caruso, no good. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Miller up on top. Defended by Caruso. Sweet move. Washington passes to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. The teardrop falls in. And now an 11-point Hornets lead.
And this is the perfect type shot for Smith. In close, he can just arc it over the top.
Tipped away. Craig kicks to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Back to Vucevic. That shot misses. Good D by Miller. And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Smith outside. Craig against Miller.
And the rookie Miller is tough to defend without fouling, mainly due to that length and athleticism.
For Charlotte, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Chicago making a switch here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. DeRozan comes in for Terry. Levine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Good work there as it goes. Vucevic has got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Miller. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
On paper, Brandon Miller checked all the scouting boxes. Good size, the percentages, solid rebounding. Now he just has to maintain that play at a higher level.
Bulls trail by 11. Al Levine. He has 6. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Smith. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Richards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
For Charlotte, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Ball against Smith. The drive-by Ball. The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good with the triple. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Inside, stolen by Levine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
A lot of people don't realize just how strong DeMar DeRozan is. He doesn't shy away from contact.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Miller with the jam.
And offensively, Miller is terrific on the perimeter, but he can also play above the rim as well.
Bean passes to Williams. Miller surveying the floor. Here's Washington, and Levine with the block.
He's not going to give you any room. Zach Levine sending that one back.
Stolen by Mark. Fires from way outside. And so it's Charlotte in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1.
Personal foul. First Team foul.
Rozier against Levine. Rozier kicks to Ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Fires for three. It's Drummond with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Ball dishes to Williams. DeRozan on the wing. Defended by Hayward. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Williams has a screen for Ball. And the three ball is good. Ball's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Charlotte. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here are the Hornets now. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's DeRozan. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Right side, Williams. The pass to Rozier. Ball sets a screen for Rozier. He gets that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
DeRozan finds Drummond. DeRozan's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 21. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Drummond passes to Levine. Drummond with a screen on Rozier. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Levine. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense playing Zach to score. He doesn't force it, just drops it off to the roller.
Williams a screen on Ball. Floats one up, and Ball with the lay-in.
Oh, such a field shot there.
The drive by Ball. Williams with the block. Rozier kicks to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Ball. And another three for Charlotte. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Charlotte.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. That they are really piling up the steals in this one.
Drummond sets the screen for Williams. Clock at 6. Ball dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Williams with a clean look. Rebound by Williams. And the Bulls with possession. Williams sets a screen for Levine. Pass to Drummond. Outside DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability, doing damage inside.
Shooting for Chicago.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter, and Ball stays with it.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Now, here's Ball. Kick by Bridges, taken away by Williams. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting.
physical matchup. Two teams that place a heavy emphasis on rebounding.
And their rationale is simple, BA. It's about winning the possession battles. If you board it well on both ends of the floor, number one, you're limiting your opponent to one shot, generally speaking, and you're creating multiple opportunities on every offensive possession. There is a reason you emphasize rebounding the basketball.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. And it's Kessler in at the center position. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Hayward with it. Crosses over, and he sinks the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
Sexton against ball. Kessler a screen to the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
It's stolen by Clarkson. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Ball taking his time here. Bridges, a screen on Sexton. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Sexton passes to Collins. Down low. 5 to shoot. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Kessler a screen to the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Clarkson against Rozier. The kick out to Ball. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 5.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Kessler a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Clarkson. And there's the drive. And there it is for him. Clarkson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Williams a screen on Sexton. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, BA, they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Well, Grant, Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, BA. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
Williams a screen on Clarkson. Here's Rozier. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the creativity of Terry Rozier off the bounce. This is what makes him so effective in pick-and-roll action.
Clarkson against Ball. Here's the floater. And the shot goes down. Give him 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside for Rozier. Driving inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Once Rozier is in the lane, this guy's so effective at finding his way to the cup.
Pass to Markkanen. Sexton, a screen on Hayward. Now Kessler. Takes a three. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And it's Ball off the drive. Out to Hayward. Misses the three. Here's Markkanen. Here's Collins.
Oh, wow.
Assisted. Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Throws it up high. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And that concludes. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Ball and Rozier, they man the backcourt. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5. And LaMelo keeps his balance on the finish.
Well, you love LaMelo Ball staying locked in on that jumper despite the contact. That's excellent concentration.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Greg.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Kicks it out to Collins. Ooh, Williams with the block. Jumps up, and Williams punches it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Kessler. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Sexton against Ball. Takes it inside. And Ball throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Collins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
And one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
And both free throws good for Collins. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
And down it goes. 2 points. Kessler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
And Collins gets double teamed. Collins with a screen on Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Clarkson against Ball. Back to Collins. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. That one drops for him. Collins has got 8 points.
Yeah, a high degree of difficulty on that one. Collins, a supremely talented offensive player.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. The Jazz making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
Jazz substitution, number 11.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Tries the spin move. Rozier. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
How about that triple drive move from Terry Rozier? That handle is tight, folks.
Markkanen for three. Markkanen sticks one from distance.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Rozier outside. Pass to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dunn. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
There's a screen. Ball finds Hayward. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Williams. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Markkanen outside. Collins with a screen on Hayward. Here's Markkanen. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Now Bridges. Hayward outside. Back to Bridges. And that's not going to go.
And really, that D from Dunn is spectacular. He just covers so much ground.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Hornets up by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So, the Utah 5 right now. We've got George. He's out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3 spot. The Hornets with a lead. Smith outside. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Miller. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Miller's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Fontecchio, the pass to George. 5 on the clock. Screen by Olynyk. Offensive rebound. Left side, Horton-Tucker. Screen by Olynyk. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Smith passes to Washington. Martin outside. Pass to Miller. That one falls. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Hendricks. Outside Olynyk. Now Horton-Tucker. Screen by Olynyk. Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. No good there. Good work defensively by Richards. Here's Martin. He takes it in, and Fontecchio pulls it down. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Hendricks. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Hornets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. There's a screen. Here's Miller. George defending to the middle. Here's Richards. No luck on that one. Utah trailing here. Pass to Fontecchio. Stop the drought. Good on the bucket. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And here's Washington. Now Martin. That one rolls around and rims out.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Here's Miller from 10 feet away. Great D that time from Horton Tucker. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Olynyk with a screen on Martin. Here's Horton Tucker. Banked it in off the glass. Horton Tucker's got his first bucket in this one. 58 seconds left in the third. Miller, the pass to Richards. Timeout call, the Hornets.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Pass to Miller. Washington outside. Here's Miller. The putback. And Fontecchio pulls it down.
To Charlotte, Nick Richards. First personal foul.
Olynyk has proven to be an effective role player. This is a guy who's proven he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Screen by Olynyk. There's the 3. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte trailing.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
It's George on the wing, covered by Smith. Here's the pick. With the drive. It'll count. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Hornets leading by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Ball and Rozier, they man the backcourt. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Sexton against Ball. Williams with the screen. High arcing shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards. But that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Kessler passes to Clarkson. To the right side. Here's Collins. The shot from the low post is good.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Pass to Bridges. Hayward outside. Up top, Bridges. Into the lane. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Springs in his shoes. Clear the deck when Miles Bridges is coming through, folks.
Collins a screen. Marking it from long range. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Markkanen.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Ball against Sexton. And Ball throws it down.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Pass to Markkanen. Outside for Sexton. Collins inside. Pounded by Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Markkanen. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen. Collins passes to Kessler. Clarkson against Rozier. To tie it up. And Clarkson with the 3. It's all knotted up.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Ball outside. Rozier outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Miller's checked in for Hayward. Ball, a screen on Markkanen.
Number 24.
Here's Miller. He's guarded by Markkanen. Miller, the pass to Williams. Rebound, Utah.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Clarkson up top, pounded by Ball. That gives them the lead.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the... So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Clarkson against Ball. Kessler a screen. Clarkson for 3. It's Markkanen on the wing to the inside. Here's Collins. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, ready for the big moment. Collins believed in his ability to deliver the big-time shot.
Pass to Miller.
Yes! And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Clarkson against Ball. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Miller pulls it in.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Ball outside. There's the triple. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Clarkson for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to one.
And this is not the guy the defense wants at the line in this situation. Clarkson is a very consistent free throw shooter. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that'll put him up two.
Guys, you know this. The team counts on LaMelo Ball right here. Time to step up and take care of business. That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Collins outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up in. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
To 2K Sports for the latest present. Greg, you know, we talked about these intercoastal rivalries, and this one's been pretty contentious over the years.
I love it. It's some of these matchups have, you know, they've been watered down recently, but not this one. There is some true animosity between the teams. Let's get ready for some fireworks.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Wilsey Markkanen and Collins at forward. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Ball penetrating. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
The ability to stretch the 4 is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Jazz. And Levine, here we go. The offensive rebound. 2 points. That one goes.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here's Clarkson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Stolen by Clarkson. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Clarkson's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now, here's Collins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Now, here's Clarkson. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 7 points.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Feeds it to Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. Takes a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. 7-point differential. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
There's Clarkson after the made shot from Zach LaVine. 6 to shoot. Here's Sexton. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's Williams finishing it off.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Sexton kicks to Collins. They set the screen, driving the lane.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Clarkson with the ball. Williams picks him up.
Jordan Clarkson, first personal foul.
Bulls trail by 3. Ball with it. He has yet to score. Into the lane. Here's Vucevic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw this game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Collins setting the big for Clarkson. And finish off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Levine against Clarkson. Levine, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got 10 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Who wants one?
Williams with the steal. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Jazz. He got into double digit. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. DeRozan against Clarkson. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Kessler. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Shooting.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Chicago.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Jay, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
Now, here's Markkanen. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
DeRozan for 3. Oh, threw the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
The drive by Clarkson. Basket good.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Ball against Sexton. Drummond with a screen on Sexton. Ball finds Drummond. Clarkson against Levine. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
Clarkson taking his time here. For the three. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Now here's Levine. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Here's DeRozan. And he lays it straight in. And it's now only a 1-point Jazz lead.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Outside, Markkanen. There's a good screen. He takes it in. Sexton up top. He's covered by Ball. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And the definition of a 3-level scorer, RJ. Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
Now, here's Collins. 7 points in the game. The drive by Clarkson. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Sexton. Plays it up off the glass. Sexton's got 7 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. Count that one.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Drummond. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for Utah. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. Also, George out there. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. Wide up top. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And he commits the intentional foul.
Taylor Horton-Tucker. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 1. White dishes to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Passes to Hendricks. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Terry the pass to Craig. Terry setting the pick for Craig. Back to Terry. Goes back up. Rebound, Utah.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Horton Tucker finds Olynyk. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The shot by George, wide open. Drills the three-pointer. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bulls trail by 4. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Olynyk with the steal. And here's George for 3. And it's White with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. There's the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. On defense, the Bulls trailing by 2.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vuce does.
George against White. George passes to Horton Tucker. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Olynyk, a screen on Caruso.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? White goes in, and the jam by White.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Pass to Hendricks. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hendricks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
White looking around. To the inside. Craig. And finished off by Craig.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
White against George. Pass to Hendricks. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. From the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's put back in by Vucevic.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Here's Hendricks. From outside, off the mark. Got it off in time. Doesn't go for it. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ball finds Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. Ball against Sexton. A good look from Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Clarkson against Levine. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
Now Clarkson. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Larkin in a screen on Levine. The basket and the foul. It's on Zach Levine.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Here's Drummond. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Putting his power on full display there. Drummond's teammates trust him to make those plays down low.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. 3-point lead. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Bulls moving the ball around. Levine against Clarkson. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
DeRozan's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Sexton has it in the corner. Lobbed up there for Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Chicago trailing here. Outside, Levine. Drummond with a screen on Clarkson. In Levine, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And all Levine has to do is not let the pressure get to him. Just take his time.
And it's tied up with that one.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Outside Collins. And then Collins pulls it in.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
The pass to DeRozan. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's deflected. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Ball. Clarkson passes to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And it's Drummond missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Some dishes to Markkanen. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. Outside Collins. That's a 2 from Sexton. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Well, DeRozan is a high percentage free throw shooter. He just has to get the job done here.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Markkanen. Yes!
And you can trust an efficient shooter like Markkanen in the clutch. He's going to get a good look.
Down low, here's Drummond. Off on the layup. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
sports for this NBA. I'm glad these teams are in the same conference, Clark, because this is such a great rivalry. I want to see it as much as possible.
Yeah, and you know, that rivalry component only adds to the tension, B.A. One thing we know, when they get together, it is not going to be dull.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Rozier, they man the backcourt. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. And it's Williams in at the 5. Now here's Williams to the paint. Vucevic's shot is off.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Bridges passes to Hayward. No good off the back of the rim.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Vucevic, a screen on ball. Pass to Vucevic. Outside for Levine. On the take. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball with it. Guarded now by Ball. Outside for Rozier. Bridges against Levine. Bridges down low. Unable to get that one. Levine with some nice D. DeRozan into the lane. Good on the shot.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Pass to Vucevic. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Hayward. The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. An all-star back in 2017. Gordon Hayward remains a quality player, Clark.
Yeah, you know, because of his versatility, I think it allows him to still be a high-level player, even now that he's not as ball dominant as he was in Utah. He still contributes and does so effectively.
Now here's Rozier. Ball passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock, he's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
And it's Williams off the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Miles Bridges. Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. That one misses.
Shooting for Charlotte, Mark Williams.
He hits the second from the line. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Williams a screen on Ball. And they double up Ball. Pass to Drummond. DeRozan against Rozier. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, Williams with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's Hayward on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Out to Bridges. Now Rozier. Back to Bridges. Williams in the post. Working on Williams. It's Hayward on the wing. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's too easy for DeRozan. I mean, you can't give him that kind of look on the inside.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Here's Williams. Out to Bridges. Williams, a screen on Williams. Bridges passes to Williams. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, hop out to the three, and can do everything in between as well.
Now here's Hayward. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Williams passes to DeRozan. Nice work on the boards, paying off for the basket.
And DeMar DeRozan imposing his will on the offensive glass.
Levine against Rozier. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Ball into the lane. Fires the three. It's tipped.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
DeRozan against Rozier. Baseline jumper. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up top.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Hornets. They're up by 4. And we'll be... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Boy, that was not as easy as he made it look. That was a tough shot. Great take by Ball and make.
Stopped home by DeRozan on the jam.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Levine. Drummond finds Levine. Inside. Here's Williams. And the shot's good.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Bridges, a screen on Ball. Back to Bridges. Hayward outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Levine passes to Williams. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Pass to Hayward. 3-pointer. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Ball into the lane. Outside for Levine. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Rozier with a screen on Ball. Ball with a head of steam. Ball with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside, Williams. From outside the arc. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Ball surveys the floor. Hayward with a screen on Ball. Hayward outside. And And there's the lob, and it's Bridges with the jam.
You know, that's a set that's comfortable for Bridges. I mean, he's got a good feel for the pick and roll, either as a creator or as a finisher.
Ball against ball. And the jam by Drummond.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Rozier against Levine. On the attack, Rozier. Hayward, the pass to Bridges. Ball with a steal. Out on his own on the break. Drummond up top. Ball outside. From the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Back to Hayward. Pass to Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Washington comes in for Bridges.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to ball. Now here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Richards with a screen. Three-pointer Rozier. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Levine takes off. Pass to Drummond. Drummond to screen on Hayward. Back to Drummond. Hayward with a steal.
Nice defense that time by Drummond. An immovable object with great length.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Hornets up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing here from Andre Drummond.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. Ball and Rozier, they man the backcourt. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. And it's Richards in at the center position. Charlotte making some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Hayward. Miller comes in for Rozier. And it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball. Here's Washington. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Chicago leading.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. He can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Well, the Hornets shooting it at 52%. Smith passes to Martin. Tipped away. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Caruso. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Caruso, the pass to White. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Vucevic. Out left to the wing. And he makes it on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And there's the screen. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Caruso. Miller, the pass to Richards. Here's Miller from behind the arc. Rebound by Terry. White on the wing. The 3 is up. No good. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
Both good from the line that time. Chicago with the ball. Outside White. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Terry. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Established his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Smith outside. Now here's Richards, covered by Vucevic. White with the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Back to Vucevic. Out to Craig. Lets it go from deep. Washington grabs the miss. Charlotte trailing. Here's Richards. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Martin with a screen on Caruso. Pass to Richards.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Martin inside. Count it.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Vucevic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Pass to Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
White with it. Caruso with it. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Up top, White, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot, picked by Vucevic. Terry, the pass to Vucevic. Oh, get that out of here. Craig against Washington. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So they take the lead. Give him 8.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Craig with a screen. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Second chance shot. Miller pulls it in. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Back to Smith. Going inside. And he lays it up and in. Now it's a 3-point Charlotte lead.
Execution by Smith, really nice. So smart when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's a perfect passer as well as a deadly shooter. That's a lethal combo.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Hornets. They're up by... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
LaMelo Ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off. You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Williams passes to Hayward. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Williams against Bridges. Williams passes to Ball. Inside. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Ball. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got nice touch on it, and it's effective.
The kick out to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Levine. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Williams a screen on Ball. Ball passes to Williams. Outside for Rozier. Back to Williams. Nifty move. Bridges against Williams. Pass to Ball. Screen by Bridges. And he's going for the oop here. Williams passes to Bridges. 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Levine with the ball for the Bulls. Here's Drummond. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Everything the big man does is working right now. It's Andre Drummond's night. Keep that ball coming to him.
Ball finds Bridges. Can they get it? And it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. Yeah, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Levine surveys the D. Can't cash it in from close range. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Hayward outside. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
When the pressure mounts, you want to get the ball to a guy whose pulse is flatlined. That's Gordon Hayward.
Levine passes to Drummond. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
2 minutes.
And here's Ball. Down low. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and he threw him off just enough.
Over to the wing. Ball against Bridges. And Ball throws it down.
And Ball is one of those guys, he wants to rock in his hands in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
Rozier, pass to Williams. Now Ball, pounded by Ball. The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Levine passes to Drummond. 1 minute left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he converts the layup.
No sign of nervousness at all from Drummond. Coming through with big points when they had to have them.
Miller, pass to Rozier. Williams with the screen. The kick out to Ball. Williams against Bridges. And stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Up top, Levine. Pounded by Rozier. Rozier against Levine. Here's Williams. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a two-point ball game.
Now, that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, I think they should have this win locked up.
Levine passes to Williams. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. The score's tied at 51. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drummond, the screen on Ball. Ball with a steal. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Caruso in at the three, small forward. Bridges passes to Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
At the line for the Hornets.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Drummond, the screen on Rozier. Here's Levine. Drummond. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ball. Launches a three. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most. Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 3-point lead. Rozier outside. To the inside. Miller. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
How about the footwork that time from Rozier? Did a nice job freeing himself from the defense and making the pass.
Ball passes to Drummond. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Pass to Drummond. Now Levine. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Williams with the screen. Ball into the lane. Outside for Rozier. Here's Miller. Down Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving in. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Levine against Rozier. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Levine against Rozier. Back to Bridges, to the paint. Outside for Rozier. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Ball left side. Lets it go. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. Got to be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Spins. Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Miller, the pass to Ball. And here's Bridges. Shot is up. And another basket for Charlotte.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so the Hornets take the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
Thank you.